Hi folks, I want to show everybody the desulfator and battery charger that I made up. It's a 6-lead output, so basically it charges 6 batteries or desulfates 6 batteries. Actually not really batteries, more like a cell. They're for 2-volt cells. And that's what these are for. It's designed only for 2-volt cells. I trialed and errored a little small one. You can see this little tiny one. It's the same principle, but it's only got a 1 output. And it's just cardboard, really, just a trial thing. And it worked really, really good. So I made a bigger one. And it's going to have the capability of doing 6 cells at one time. So what this is here is basically a power transformer. That's feeding the whole unit here. So this plugs into normal, I think it's 120 volts up to a 240 volts, and on the back end it's pushing out 50 volts DC at about 60 amps. And then this unit here, inside here, is very, very complicated. And then all the leads, of course, are going here, positive, and on the other side is negative. And there's another row here for a different voltage. And well, that's the idea. And all in the front is cooling fans, because the unit itself gets very warm. It's able to emit, each power lead basically is able to emit 80 amps, 0 to 80 amps. So inside the unit gets quite warm. So lots of cooling fans had to be installed to make sure it stays nice and cool everywhere, every square centimeter basically inside the box. And I even have another cooling fan here to lift it out. So these ones here push in, and then this one here removes it. And the back side is pretty much just a metal box. And there's the back side of the power supply itself. You can see the output leads. These are the DC leads. And then your incoming, there's more leads here. DC, they're all DC. Pushing out the voltage that this top unit here requires. It needs to operate to push out the voltage that this needs. This whole unit weighs roughly about 50 pounds. It's a pretty complex, pretty heavy little unit. As far as I know, there's not another one like it anywhere. I tried doing some research to see if I could find something for 2 volts, and there's not a whole lot out there. So I kind of had to create my own. And basically how it operates, there's no transformers whatsoever doing anything. There's no transformers inside there. And neither is there any transformers inside here. So this is a switch mode power supply, and inside of here are basically the same idea, but not quite as large as this. And there's a bunch of them, smaller, but they're all also basically switch mode power supplies inside that give out different voltages. That I had to bring that voltage to a lower voltage to be able to use it for the cells that I want to charge up. And then to desulfate, well, desulfators are actually pushing out a higher voltage and a pulsation to be able to desulfate a sulfated battery. And that was the little one that I trialed and errored, and it worked really, really well. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you have not, and thank you very much for those that already have.